Got coffee on. We're gonna work on this boat. I've actually been stuck arguing with myself for a little bit because I'm at a crossroads in what I want to do, and I had to decide whether or not I was going to attach the fourth barrel now or later. There's pros and cons to both ways. It's going to be really fun to handle it, to get it on there after I do what I need to do, but it was going to be really fun to do what I needed to do next. So I believe I would rather take a little bit more, a few more tools, and maybe draft somebody to help me weld the last barrel on after I get it formed, then try to fight with 8 foot of barrel in this little bitty building. Number next is we're going to form what's the front of the boat? The bow. We're going to form the front of the boat. So y'all stick with me, and probably be a lot of fast forwarding in this. First thing we're going to do is cut all this. I'm going to make one long cut, and actually going to be cutting a section of this out so that we can do what we need to do. That'll be number one. As soon as I find out what to do with this all. That's not it. I done lost the power tool. Go figure. Right one snake. We all been through. Not a safety video. If you're squeamish, look away now. Not really, I hadn't started using soy. There's already a line. And they use that line to line all the barrels up. That's right. Just cut on it. Well, I guess if you're squeamish, look away now. Perfect. Yes. The thing is, I've got to take this material out of the barrel because there's too much. Plus, I think I'm going to wind up needing some more material somewhere else on the build. And this will get it to me. And I've actually had a few of y'all express concern about my use of saw, sector saw and stuff. Been running one of these for 30+ years. I know I'm not following the safety book, but that was written by some guy in a cubicle, or a lawyer rather, for the most part. Hope I caught that on camera. I actually messed up that cut. Started on the wrong line, but that's okay because we can weld it. That is my front end. Sorry about that. Nancy, my pet. He hangs out with me. I've been protecting him from the chickens and the cats. It's just a little rough tree lizard. He started out, he was, about that big. He was a little bitty. He hatched out. And he ran in here. He's been in here for, I don't know, he's been here all year. I had him in, they got cold. Oh, what's up, buddy? They don't try to run much. But anyway, it got cold, so I had put a blanket on him. And now I gotta show him to y'all. He could run off if you wanted to. There you go. He's not exactly tame, but he's not the wildest of lizards either. He leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. Careful not to set on too hard. Now then, I don't know if you can see this is a string. I used it to establish the center of this circumference on what we got here. Now, I've got to make 2 cuts. Well, actually they'll be tapered cuts because I'm going to roll this up, which in y'all's view is down. This will roll up the top of the boat's on the floor right now. I've got to roll this up, and I need for these sides to actually come around and meet these sides. So I will be cutting a wedge out of here. I need for the radius of this to be at least, when it gets to going up, I need it to be half or better than what this is, what this radius is. So full length of what my material this way back here. And that's how deep I actually have to make my cuts if I want this to be the top of the front of my boat. If I want this edge to be the top of the front of my boat, that's the minimum that this length has to be. But because the sides actually have to travel a further distance, I would actually have to add 4 to 6 inches, and I would be cutting way back halfway in my boat just to make the bow. If I do the half-ish about and just come to here, then I can use one of these cutouts to finish the front of the boat, because the top half of the boat should never be drafting water anyway. So that's my point. This is a lot easier to do with flat iron. You can anticipate every bend, every radius, every length. Land something like this out, there would probably be 200 or 300 reference points that I had to draw on the sheet. But then after I connected all the dots, I could just cut it and it would all just fold together like origami. Is that it? The paper flower thing?
I want the bottom of it to be 20 inches. Finish the solid line.
I have elected to use the top of this ring as the bottom of my cut. Let's see how that works. Now would be a really good time for the speed clamp. Guys, obviously ain't gonna get to see this because I gotta stand it up and I don't have the camera skills to get that on video. I don't know if y'all can see that real good. I'll give you a zoom in. We're going to leave the flaps on because we're not really all that worried. I mean, it doesn't weigh. There's no weight hardly at all to it. And this just makes the bow of the boat that much stouter. Might cause a little bit of drag, but I'm not gonna let that dissuade me. But we're going to weld this together, push it down, weld these tubes, flip it over, and weld it to the inside. And then we'll put a cap in here. And that'll be that for the bow, the front of the boat. That's all plugged in because my battery died. And it's not lined up perfect right now. I have to do that when went and got me a set channel off. We got to this point, and I was actually thinking about the original plan was cut it and just have a welded seam running up both sides here and lose this plastic for the weight, but excuse me, I don't think I'd be gaining that much weight or losing that much weight.